Hello everyone, this is week 4, video number 18. Today I'll be doing calisthenics, and right now you're watching me do pull-ups. Pull-ups are hands facing away from you. The thing I'm hanging on right now is my jungle gym, because I am living in the Rainforest of Panama. These are straight hanging leg raises, and hanging, twisting knee raises for exercising my abs. I'm not yet done building this apparatus or jungle gym that I started building. I've got a bunch more things that I want to add on to it to do different exercises. You can see in the lower left-hand corner of the apparatus that there's still some steel tubing and angles that I have to cut and weld onto the other parts. Right now I'm doing bar dips. Sorry for the bad angle, but sometimes I just want to put the camera down in one spot and take all the shots from one angle, so that it's not a pain in the ass to keep moving the camera around. Now I'm going to be doing chin-ups. Chin-ups are with your hands facing yourself, your palms of your hands facing towards your face. This is a close grip chin-up or pull-up. Your palms are facing each other, and they're only like 4 or 5 inches apart. Pulling up. So these are jumping jacks. This is typically what I do to start my exercise, my calisthenics exercise, just to get my heart going, get warmed up. Sometimes I'll do 40, sometimes I'll do 125. Just depends on how my knees are feeling or my ankle. And I don't remember how many of them I did this morning, whether it was 50 or 75. Here we go, just push-ups, plain old-fashioned push-ups. One of the most basic exercises. I'm struggling with getting 30. One of my goals by the end of this year, so 3 months and a week from now, is to be able to do 50. I'd really like to be able to do 50 push-ups by the end of the year. We'll see what happens, because right now I'm struggling with the 30. This exercise is called either knee bends or air squats. Air squats meaning you're not lifting any weight, just the air, just your own body weight. Typically, lately, I've been doing 40, so I try to change my direction of facing the camera or giving a side view. But right now, I'm getting a good burn at 40. Some people say that you should not go past 90-degree angle. 90-degree angle being your back of your hamstrings to your calf muscle. That angle when it's in the down position, less than 90 degrees. Some people say you have to go all the way down so that your hips are below your knee. Some people say that's not good for your knee. So I go a little bit past 90, but not all the way down, as far as possible. But it's pretty much as far as possible for me. These are called shoulder scoops, and they are a really tough workout on your shoulders. So I'm stuck at 15. I'd like to do 25 or 30 of these, but I've been stuck at 15 for a few weeks. So we'll see what happens by the end of the year. These are not something you want to start out doing a lot of. You could really hurt your shoulders if you do too many of these at first. So build up gradually. These are called V crunches. There might be a few other names for them, and I am obviously not coming all the way up into a V, but basically we're calling these V crunches. So sometimes I could do as many as 35 or 40. Today I think I did maybe 20 or 25. You're supposed to only go back as far as the small of your back. You don't want your entire back, your shoulder blades are not supposed to go all the way down. So just go to your small of your back and back up. These are called alternating leg lunges. You can do it two different ways, just standing in one spot and going back up, or you can actually walk several yards and alternating while you're walking. So go all the way down and take another step, walking forward, or just go down and then come right back up. So you can do it either way. I used to, for the longest time, I hated these. Never wanted to do them, but I've been doing them off and on lately, and they're not as painful as they used to be. I would do them, if I would do 10 or 20, it would feel like someone hit me in the back of the legs for 2 weeks. But now that I'm doing them twice a week, I've got used to them in the last month or so. Not as painful as they used to be, but I'm only doing 40. That's the most I've gotten out of these so far. If you feel like you want to add some weight to this exercise here, you could either, if you have the weights, you can use the weights, or you can grab 2 gallon milk jugs filled with water or sand or whatever you want, and just hold one in each hand and go up and down holding the milk jugs. That'll add on some weight and more resistance if it's getting too easy for you. I'm not exactly sure what the correct name for this exercise is. I just call it an ab wheel because it exercises mostly your abdominal muscles, but it also exercises your shoulder muscles at the same time. In fact, it's probably pretty dangerous for your shoulder because your shoulder's in a very awkward position. If you have a weak shoulder, it could pop out your shoulder out of your shoulder socket. So it's probably not the best exercise to start out with. It could be very dangerous, but it'll beat the crap out of your abdominal muscles. It's a good exercise, but not something you want to start out with at all. It could be dangerous. That ab wheel is just any kind of wheel. You have a wheel laying around, you could buy one at the store, but it's any kind of wheel that you have laying around, and you get a threaded rod and just throw on 2 handles on each side. You could buy one, but my brother made that one. It works fine. And the exercise I'm doing now is just a Physio Ball, and I've got my feet up against the wall. So I typically do between 75 and 125 of these. It's not real difficult to do. That's why I'm doing so many. But it gets harder when you put your feet closer together. And then what you want to do eventually is not have your feet up against the wall. You just want to keep your feet planted on the ground and probably a little bit wider, but without not being against the wall will make it a lot more difficult to do. So it's pretty simple exercise, but again, I've been doing this one for years, although not consistently any workouts for the last year. So that's why I can probably do 100 of these, but today I think I only did 75 or so. So that's my workout for today. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Take care. Have a nice day.